These are my top 5 must-know tips for how to create a hiking vlog. Whatever camera you have is the best camera to start filming your hiking vlogs with. I get so many people telling me that they're gonna start filming their hikes as soon as they get this new expensive camera. I've made an entire video on how to actually capture your hikes with nothing more than a really cheap Amazon tripod and your smartphone. So if you have a smartphone, you are ready to go and ready to start filming your hiking vlog. You don't need to invest in crazy equipment, especially not right away. If you're thinking about making hiking vlogs but you don't really know what to do, you don't know what your style will be, the best way you will find the answers to all of that and how you will get better is just by doing it. Different camera angles just make the video more exciting for the viewer, and it can just help better tell the story. My favorite camera angles for hiking videos is the standstill tripod shot. I think this is great for showing off impressive landscapes. The next one is the POV shot. You basically put the camera where your eyes are and try walk quite still and just capture what you're seeing. It just makes your video more immersive. The next one is a classic. It's the shot of the feet. I love doing this shot, especially when I want to show that I've had to work to get to it. If you have a rough shot of your feet as you walk and then cut that to a beautiful still shot with a tripod, that contrast as well, mixing these different camera angles all together can really just make a really powerful composition. Then another one that I think is great for focusing on elements of the environment that you think are beautiful or just stunning views in front of you is just a simple cinematic slow pan. Get the camera like this and just slowly move like that and just point it at whatever you think is beautiful. Talk to the camera. I know this sounds obvious, but for me, it took a while to get used to just constantly talking to the camera. This is how your story will progress. This is how the viewer will know how you're feeling, where you're going, what your plan is, and all these things are really important for them to get on board with your hiking story. You have to balance getting in the distance in your hike as well as actually capturing videos to show the hike. When I first started doing this, a hike that should take 30 minutes was taking me like 3 or 4 hours because every 2 seconds I was stopping with the camera. Ended up not being able to do very long hikes, and honestly those videos did suffer because there wasn't that much of an epic story to tell because I'd only walked for like 10 minutes. Always keep in the back of your mind that yes, I'm here to capture, but I also have to make the distance. And this becomes more and more of an important thing to keep in mind the longer your hike is. And so a rule I have in my head really helps me make sure I get enough distance in my hike is if I come across a beautiful place, I limit myself to 3 camera angles. So if I find a beautiful view at the top of a mountain, I only have 3 chances to film that. So maybe that is 1 tripod shot, 1 POV, and then 1 cinematic pan. Whatever it is, I only have 3, and after that I have to continue walking. Otherwise I know I'll be like 1 more shot, 1 more shot, 1 more shot, and you can always film more. Finally, the last rule, I would say, people often ask me, how do you know when it's a good shot? I would say the more you do it, the more you will realize what is a good shot. It will train your eye the more you go out. But to be specific about things you can look out for, have a look and see what would look like a good photo. This is particularly good, I think, for tripod shots. Set up the tripod with the camera where you would take a photo and then just walk through frame. Have a think in terms of the story. Does the viewer know how you got here? I've seen a lot of hiking videos where people are like, I'm going on a hike, and then it's like beautiful view, beautiful view, beautiful view, I had a great day at the end, but you never really see how they got to these beautiful views. So when you're hiking, think, does the viewer actually know that to get to this mountaintop view I had to scramble over rocks, or I passed by some cool sheep, or it was really tough for me to get up, it was like really steep terrain? If you don't film it, they won't know. And then just think, how best can you show that? So that is my top 5 tips for how to film hiking vlogs. I hope it was helpful, and if you do want to see some of my other tutorials, you can check it out. Make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be posting hiking vlogs, hiking tips, hiking guides, just tons of stuff on adventure and hiking, so please do like and also comment and let me know which sort of guide I should do next. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.